diverse, the prospect would go into doubt and say, hey man, let me think about it and come back to you. At that point, I realized, man, you could be, people trust you for being their trusted friend, brother, mother, father, uncle, aunt, whatever it is. But that trust cannot be easily transferred to a company. Similarly, people trust you because you're a medical doctor, lawyer, chartered accountant, IAS officer, and even that trust you cannot directly transfer to a company. Some of the other problems I faced during that time was that even back in the year 2005, the techniques that were being taught to me by my upline and my company were so outdated, even 18 years back, that the moment I would start speaking in front of a prospect, the prospect would get something called pattern recognition, and they would immediately interrupt me and say, yaar, come to the point, kaun si company promote karne aaye ho? What company are you here to promote to me? And that would make me feel weak, powerless, and I was super angry. Why is it that this company is making great products, but their sales training is so outdated and the techniques they're teaching me don't really work for me? Now, after struggling in this offline world for many, many years, in fact, towards the later half, I actually quit my medical job at the hospital and I went full time with my business. I thought maybe if I go full time, I'll be able to pump so much action into my business that I'll make it a success. And even going full time didn't really help me. Around that time, I was seeing a lot of companies and people who were giving successful advertising on platforms like Facebook and the like. So I said, okay, let's go to Facebook. And I started giving advertising on Facebook and I started getting a lot of leads. And just as my business was about to take off, my ad account on Facebook got blocked. And in a frightened frenzy, when I searched around in the internet, I found that it was not really allowed to promote the company's products or the company's name on Facebook ads. At this point, I had 5 lakh rupees of product stock that I had purchased in order to resell. That was lying at my place, and 27,000 rupees of ad account funds that was stuck simply because my ad account got blocked. During one of those days, one of my friends who was a digital marketer called Chayan, he's now my co-founder of Startup Frat Technology Services. He actually called me and I vented to him. I said, man, I'm trying to do all of these things and it's not really working. And on top of that, when I started getting a few leads, now my ad account is also disabled and Facebook is saying you will never do business on Facebook again. So at this point, he started asking me, man, I'm in the digital marketing business and I see health coaches. I see top performing leaders from your own industry, your own company doing this very, very well. And they're all online and they're all over media. How the hell are they doing it? And that got me thinking. So I started researching, why is it that the top 1%ers in your company or your industry are all over social media and they are successfully taking their brands onto the internet and getting a global nationwide presence? And why is it that us, you and me, are basically working in the local area and just dependent on our friends, family, and downlines? And what I discovered blew my mind. So what happens is that these people have figured out a way to monetize the entire customer journey. If the customer has to be motivated, they charge money for that. If the customer has to be given information, they charge money for that. If the customer has to be, or the downline has to be taught a skill, they charge money for that. Look at all the top 1%ers in your industry and you will see that they have information products in the market that are not connected to the company, and they charge for all the information that they provide to the prospect, thus monetizing the entire customer journey and multiplying their income. So the idea of getting leads from online sources without getting banned finally hit me like a truck. I asked Chen to create another ad account, another business account for me on Facebook, and we started running ads. And this time we were only promoting the front end health workshop. So the idea money for that. Look at all the top 1%ers. People have figured out a way to be given information, they charge money for that. If the customer has to be, or the downline has to be taught a skill, they charge money for that. Look at all the top 1%ers in your industry and you will see that they have information products in the market that are not connected to the company, and they charge for all the information that they provide to the prospect, thus monetizing the entire customer journey and multiplying their income. So the idea of getting leads from online sources without getting banned finally hit me like a truck. I asked Chen to create another ad account, another business account for me on Facebook, and we started running ads. And this time we were only promoting the front end health workshop, promoting me as an authority. People would actually pay to come and attend the workshop. And after they got some initial results within the 3-day workshop, I would be able to upsell them large volumes of product at the back end, taking them into annual inventory, annual subscriptions directly. In one single weekend, I was able to sell 9 lakh rupees of product volume without the use of downlines, friends, and family, straight from my health workshop. In another weekend, I was able to promote 15 lakh rupees of product volume directly from my health workshop without the use of friends, family, and references. At that point, I realized that what I have chanced upon is basically a gold mine in the world of network marketing. And that prompted me to create the avatar model for you. Briefly put, the avatar launch is a simple 2-week process that helps network marketers successfully go online with lots of product volume and performing downlines and coaches and scale up this business to anywhere around 5 lakh rupees. The newspaper Times of India, which is a national level newspaper, has said that Dr. Rajat Sinha's avatar launch is the de facto model of choice for all networkers and solopreneurs. Since then, like I said, I've helped over 800 people replicate this model. I've helped over 60 people create 1 lakh rupee or more incomes entirely online, starting from zero for their business. And I've created 9 people who created crore rupees or more in their commission selling business. For example, let me just talk about Miss Priya Singh Pardeshi. She was stuck with a lot of product volume at her house, just like I was stuck. And she hadn't realized that becoming a supervisory level and investing all this money on stock does not really guarantee that you will be able to sell the stock. I mean, at the end of the day, the product that the company let me just talk about Miss Priya Singh Pardeshi. She was stuck with a lot of product volume at her house, just like I was stuck. And she hadn't realized that becoming a supervisory level and investing all this money on stock does not really guarantee that you will be able to sell the stock. I mean, at the end of the day, the product that the company is asking you to stock is available everywhere in every street corner with every distributor and in every company store as well. So stocking the product doesn't guarantee that you will make more money. In fact, it just guarantees that you will be left with the stock. And after that, you have to figure out how to sell that stock. She was stuck just like I had been few years back. And within 57 days of implementing the avatar launch, she was able to generate a 1 lakh rupee income for herself, which she has maintained month after month. That is a 6-figure income per month after that. Now, if you want to learn, I would suggest you take a pen and notebook and pay very, very close attention. In the next few minutes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create your avatar journey, what your new online avatar needs to do for your businesses. The avatar needs hunting grounds. The avatar needs something called farming abundance or multiple monetization methods. And the third thing is the avatar needs air power, which is nationwide superiority, so that you are able to successfully sponsor people directly at supervisor level or above. So let's dig into secret number 1, which is the secret of hunting grounds. It is no secret that your business is not going to grow if you don't have fresh blood, and fresh blood comes from fresh new leads, preferably highly qualified leads. So how the hell do you get highly qualified leads? Very, very simply, let me just quickly go into the case study of Miss Arpita Laheja, who had insufficient leads and she was doing a lot of field work running around. And basically when people bought her product from her once, it was very, very difficult to have them buy a second time. So her business was pretty much at stagnation level. And during COVID, she got volume decreases as well. After implementing this secret, which I'm just going to share with you, she was able to crack 1 lakh rupees of commission in 30 days after COVID. And now she is consistently able to repeat sell her product to consumers. She has multiple income levels, which means she makes direct cash income for her consultations. She makes product sales, like I just told you, repeat product sales, and company commissions from sponsoring coaches and helping them to perform. Now, your business needs leads, and there are 4 sources of leads that are available in the market right now. The first source of leads is the 1955 model, which is your natural circle, where the company says, hey man, you joined as a distributor, the easiest people to sell to are your friends, family, references, and they are only like 100, 200 in number. It's very, very difficult to crack them. And because the market has something called pattern recognition, it's very, very difficult to get them to consume or to get sponsored with you. This model is very, very old and outdated, and it's only by a lot of good luck that some people are able to make it happen. In fact, your upline and your upline's upline, the model that they showed to you, your business plan, it is not really replicatable to you because times have changed. You must have realized that. The second source of database is the 2010 model, which is the manual online database. You go into different groups and you just start spamming out your distributor number and your link and all of that. It doesn't really work because many of these social networks are now clogged with more sellers than buyers. Especially in the case of your company, if you just take a stone and throw in the air in India, is going to land on somebody who's already a distributor. So very, very difficult to get cold prospects or warm prospects or any kind of prospects from these networks because they are loaded with other network marketers who are trying to fight in this red ocean. The third source is going to listing agencies and going to India Money and going to Health Mart and just listing yourself as a health expert or something like that. And that doesn't work because even these companies don't have leads. They have more suppliers than they have buyers. And whatever little leads that come to these websites, they just throw them among the wolves, which is hundreds of people just like you who start calling them immediately. The prospect gets scared after receiving 10 phone calls from 10 different people, and they pretty much start blocking everybody's number. This model doesn't work. Many people have tried freelancers and digital agencies in order to run their ads. And just like I shared with you, your ads are going to get banned, and Facebook is going to ban your business and disable your ad account, because there are very fine ways in which you have to do network marketing online. And in fact, network marketing is a banned category on Facebook. The words that you say and the things that you say immediately alert the Facebook algorithm, and they disable your ad account within 2 days or less. Many of you must have already experienced that. And the last and final method, which I'm going to share with you, is running your own Facebook business suite using AI generated compliant ad scripts and promoting yourself as the brand and charging money for your consultations. Now, how do you do that? Basically, in the avatar model, you create a lead machine, which is created using free software. You can create an automated calendar where prospect, once they see your video, they come to the calendar, they search for a slot on your calendar. You don't have to do anything. They are going to do the hard work. And then they come to meet you on Zoom. A Zoom link is auto-generated in this model. You don't have to create the Zoom and send them the ID or anything like that. You just have to open your calendar every single morning, and you will see all these meetings with the Zoom links already created inside your calendar and your prospect's calendar. Okay, you can at the maximum send them a reminder WhatsApp or something like that, and that's it. And then just sit and meet with these prospects on the Zoom ID that has been auto-generated for you. This entire lead machine is free to set up, and it uses free software. In fact, even if you do end up doing business with them, you can collect money from all over India using a free payment processor that you can set up. And you can collect money from credit card, debit card, EMI, UPI, whatever source the prospect has. You can collect money into a free payment processor, which works much better than setting up a website and creating a hosting and then getting a WordPress theme. That is too complicated. Just create a simple payment processor and start collecting money. Very simple. Now, what happens is, after you set this lead machine and start your Facebook business ads going, your calendar starts to look like this. This is a snapshot of my calendar, how it looks like. And this is a snapshot of one of my community members' calendar, which means this process is highly replicatable. You can replicate this process to your downlines very, very fast and totally dominate the market in no time. I'm showing over here a small illustration where, starting with 100 or 200 rupees a day, you can just crack open a 1:3 funnel, which means every rupee that you put into Facebook ads, you can triple that or more, and you can walk away with income starting from 10,000-15,000 rupees a month plus. And all of this is online income. That means this is in addition to everything that you're doing offline. Very simply, Facebook will send people into your calendar, and you will set up an introduction meet with them. And during this introduction meet, if they fit your filters, then you will just offer them your product or your opportunity. And using this, you can get high quality customers or downlines, generating about 15,000 rupees starting. You can just go upwards from there within the first month itself. Now, one great thing about this model is that there is no more breakdancing. One of the reasons why a lot of network marketers are unable to close is because they don't have targeted leads. What does that mean? One day you have starting, you can just into your calendar and funnel, which means every rupee that you put into Facebook ads, you can triple that or more, and you can walk away with income starting from 10,000-15,000 rupees a month plus. And all of this is online income. That means this is in addition to everything that you're doing offline. Very simply, Facebook will send people into your calendar, and you will set up an introduction meet with them. And during this introduction, triple that or more, and you can walk away with Vesh, who was doing social media marketing for many, many years, and he would literally sit on social media for 5-8 hours per day. And he would be able to get maybe one good downline in an entire month. Just imagine sitting for 10 hours per day, 6 days a week in front of social media, and not even getting one good performing leg out of it. The moment he moved over to the avatar launch model, within the first 30 days, he was able to generate 1 lakh rupees in front-end income and generate 1 lakh rupees in commission income from performing downlines. And during this whole time, whatever 5-10 hours he had been spending on social media, now he was only spending limited time in front of qualified prospects, getting a 30% closing rate. So that is the secret number one of hunting grounds, which is how to utilize the biggest highly qualified database known to mankind ever. Yes, the Facebook business database has 50 crore people from India on it who are swiping and up and down, and you can slice and dice these people by age, sex, and location. Not only that, you can highly target them based on whether they are looking for products such as yours or services such as yours, whether they're looking for an early retirement or trying to fulfill some life goals. All of these factors exist within the algorithm, and getting a business ID will give you back-end access into the algorithm. So you will be able to target any number of lakhs or crores of these people literally overnight or over a weekend. The Facebook business database is the largest business friendly database known ever to have existed in history. Just to give you a perspective, the total population of America, which is the world's biggest business country, is 30 crore people. And in the Facebook India business database, there are 50 crore people from India scrolling up and down that you can get immediate access to and get in front of them overnight. Now, let us come to the second secret, which is the secret of farming abundance or the secret of independent cash flow. Let me just quickly show you how your process looks like right now. Right now, you don't have any leads, which is great, no problem. And the second problem you have is you're pushing them into this boiling oven, and this is called a high resistance offer. Remember, any network marketing offer is a high resistance offer because the prospect inherently knows that they have to work hard in order to get these results, and most people don't really want to work hard. On top of that, network marketing plans have something called pattern recognition. Prospects have seen or heard them before, or they already have somebody in their family that is doing the same business, so they say, okay, we will talk to them and get back to you. And that is the reason why the prospects run away and you have zero conversion rate. Now, over here, what we do is that we create something called a two-step funnel in which the introduction meeting is not free. In fact, the introduction or whatever the health process you're taking them, it could be a weight loss process, it could be a make money consultation, you actually charge for it in order to give them the result. Now, all of us know that your health workshop really works. All of us know that your make money consultation is really, really valuable because you're teaching them the value of time compounding, residual income, which is high quality information, but you're giving it all for free. And that is why, regardless of how many people you push into your health workshop, almost when the point comes to actually buying the product on a repeated basis, they don't end up buying. So what happens is you're giving them the first 1.5, 2 kgs of weight loss entirely for free, and the product is not selling at the back end. What we do is we just filter out the hundreds of people that are going to come into your funnel. We filter them only for quality, and we ask them to pay for the workshop. This paid consultation doubles your income immediately, and this money is coming on a cash basis inside your bank account directly. Okay, don't worry about, a lot of people at this point say, I don't know if this is right. I don't know if my company will allow it. Not to worry. Using the MSME Udyog Aadhaar model, the government has made arrangements for every commission seller, including you, to create this MSME Udyog Aadhaar license and create an information marketer's business on top of your existing network marketing business. Hey, don't worry. Probably your upline or your top 1%ers in the company are already following this model. They're just not telling you. Over the last 3.5 years, we have helped the top 1% leaders of every big networking company in India. And I can guarantee you that in your company, I can tell you a few names of the top 1%ers that are already working with me and taking my help. It's just that they're not telling you yet. Now, in this two-step funnel, the great fun is that you get 2 levels of income. One level of income comes directly from the internet as your information product income. And the second income is your regular sales and sponsoring income that you're getting from the side of the company. So your income literally doubles, and you're able to generate 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees of total income across 3 portfolios directly in your first 30 to 45 days. Remember, all of this is over and above whatever your field income is. So this is not replacing that. This is all additional on top of it. Once you create this money machine, it runs forever. It's like a bunch of robots and softwares working for you 24/7, 365. There are many chances that you may have watched my ad early in the morning at 6 o'clock or late in the night at 11, 12 o'clock. And these machines are working for me 24/7, 365 for the last 3.5 years. Now, the great fun with a two-step funnel is because people are paying you for your consultation or paying you for your workshop, there is very low resistance at the back end of this funnel, which basically means after they get the initial benefit, they're in a great state of mind to spend more simply because they spent already. When people swipe the card first, they are always getting into a mood where they want to swipe it again. The second benefit of this model is that it builds your authority simply because you're asking for money in order to exchange a value. You're not just serving people for free. So the value that you are putting in front of the market is very, very high. The third thing is you can qualify the prospects using this paywall. You can charge very less, 100,000, 2,000, 3,000 bucks only for the advice, information, and for spending time with them in the workshop. And that allows you to qualify only the best quality people inside your funnel. Remember, Facebook is sending hundreds of people into your funnel every single day because there are 50 crore people that you have access to. The fourth reason is you get paid for your time. So all of this free work that you are doing, it all gets monetized. And this is the only way that the top 1%ers in any company or any industry in network marketing are making money hand over fist. They make money on the information itself, and then they make money on the product volume and the sponsoring. Using this model now, you can really go up. Even in the very first month, you can go up from 15,000 rupees all the way to 50,000 rupees, or even to a lakh of rupees, with very, very less money risked in ads. A lot of people think, hey man, why should I put my money in paid advertising? Remember, all that money that you're stuck in product volume, or that the company is forcing you to buy product, that money is not going to make you rich. The money that you invest to move that product is the money that will make you rich. Okay, I'm just showing over here a quick screenshot of one of my community members who, over 12 months, you can see this red line over here, this little red line. This is the money spent in ads. And you see this blue ocean over here. This blue ocean is the money that he has created in product volume, commissions, as well as direct income. This is the money in his pocket that goes into his income tax return. And you can see he has a 453% return on ad spend, which means what? For every rupee he invested in Facebook ads, he made 4.5 rupees for every rupee that he invested. And in the very first month, he started with ads as less as 800, 900 rupees. Okay, and this is entire 1 year of track record I'm showing you. I'm not showing you track record of 1 day or 1 week. I'm showing you 1 year of track record. This is a very, very stable way of doing network marketing. In fact, I can say that this is the only stable way of doing network marketing. Let me introduce you to this gentleman, Mr. Ganesh Raut, who ran out of database. He had zero traction and he was stuck on the ground floor. He lives in a village area in Baramati. And using this model that I'm sharing with you, he would charge a little bit of money for his consultations. He would actually personally go on his bike and visit people, provided they paid him for his time. And then using this, he was able to build his authority and generate 50,000 rupees of income in his very first month. All his ads are in Marathi language. All the stuff that he speaks and writes is in Marathi language, and he's a Marathi fellow from a small town. If he can do it, you can also do it. So that was secret number 2, which is the secret of farming abundance, how to monetize the same customer relationship multiple times over, even before they become your downline or before they become your performing coach. Using this model, many people in my community have started sponsoring people directly at supervisor level, simply because the first level interaction, they're getting such high quality prospects that it becomes very, very easy for them to promote a 2.5, 3 lakh rupee product sale at the back end. Now let's come to secret number 3, which is the secret of air superiority, my friend. And this is the secret of nationwide influence building. Now, if you're like me, you would have found a lot of problems where other agents are undercutting you, or if you show the plan, the prospect will say, hey man, my mamaji is also into the same business. I would much rather do business with him. Or even to the point where prospects may be telling you, hey man, I know that whatever you're going to sell to me, you're going to make a commission. So why don't you pay me 50% of that upfront? Otherwise, I'll not sign with you. I'll sign with somebody else. These problems only happen when you're fighting in a red ocean with hundreds of other distributors, and there is no real differentiation between you and them. If you're a pin holder, if you're a president club person, then it means something different. You can use that authority. But it's always the first year that is very difficult. It's always the first 10 legs that are very difficult. It's always the first 1 lakh rupees per month income that is difficult to build. And if, like me, you're starting out or you haven't reached that level, it becomes very, very difficult to establish authority. Even the fast. This author called Robert Cialdini, he says, people only buy from an authority. And that is true. If you don't have authority, you need to craft it. Let me show you how to craft authority in 3 simple steps. Let me show you this example of Mr. Supratim, network marketer, was struggling at 15 to 20,000 rupees a month and not being able to grow. And after COVID, his 15, 20,000 rupees a month also evaporated. Now, what he did was he created a free Facebook group where he gives a lot of sales sponsoring trainings and gives a lot of healthcare coaching for free. And he started bringing people into his Facebook group. The second thing he did was he did guest lecture on my platform, which was attended by top authorities all over India. And there were about 30, 40 people in the room. He starts using recordings of this guest lecture and screenshots of this guest lecture to showcase his authority on his website. And the third thing he did was he applied and he was approved for a celebrity interview on my platform, where he was interviewed in front of my social media gathering of 40,000 plus people. There were 1,800 people who watched this interview live, and there were 120 comments flashing across the screen. I gave him a recording of this interview where wherever he plays this recording on his social media, he's able to establish his authority directly. This is the secret of using platform-based authority building in 3 simple steps, which is basically crafting this authority even if you don't have any to start with. And at Startup Frat, which is my digital agency, we've created a platform, we've created the social media following, and we've created an event system where in 2 or 3 simple steps, we can help you to create or craft this authority, even if you're just starting out in the business and you don't have any successes to boast of. Using this model, Mr. Ranjit Singh, his business had ran aground during COVID. His income had become zero, and he was stuck with a lot of product stock and dead inventory himself. After implementing this model, he was able to skyrocket his authority, turn over 50,000 rupees of personal income in 15 days, 20 lakh rupees of income in the first year, 40 lakh in the second year, and in the third year is trending 1 crore rupees of income this year. Let me introduce you to Ms. Sugra Amin, one of the top pin holders in one of the top networking companies in India. And she says, even at my very high pin level, I was able to scale multiple pin levels within the period of 1 month using some of the secrets that the Avatar Launch Program taught me. That means even the top 1%ers of your company or your industry are working with me. And even at that level, they are able to ascend multiple pin levels. In your case, there are so many different levels that you can achieve using this simple model. For the last 3.5 years, just utilizing this model for your industry, I have become one of the top rated business coaches in India. The national level magazine Midday, they say that Dr. Rajat is one of the top 3 business coaches in India and the only one in your industry. That means आपकी इंडस्ट्री में इंटरनेट को यूज करके लाख रुपए से करोड़ रुपए तक कैसे पहुंचते हैं, only I have perfected that model, because everybody else is unable to serve your industry because they don't understand your industry. Digital agencies and freelancers don't understand your industry. Facebook doesn't allow your industry. I have cracked this model open and consistently over 3.5 years reached one of the top business coaches rating. The national level magazine Outlook has commended me for the contributions I've made to the solopreneur industry, the commission and selling industry, and bring dignity to this industry by helping them operate as MSME Udyog Aadhaar businesses rather than nameless and faceless distributors at the mercy of lockdown, at the mercy of COVID, and even at the mercy of your company's commission plan, which anytime any person above you in rank has the power to has the power over your business. And using the avatar launch process, which is the hunting ground, farming abundance, and air superiority, what you can do is you can use the biggest highly qualified database known to mankind ever to get leads for your business. The second secret is how to get the database to pay you money while you use it to grab highly qualified prospects for your business and even sponsor people directly at supervisor level of above. And secret number 3 of the 3-step authority building is how to instantly kill all your prospects' questions and objections even before they voice them, using this authority that you suddenly build on social media and across platforms using the platform that I have built for you. Now, at this point, I've shared all my innermost secrets with you. And as a business coach, I like to give a lot of free information. And at this point, the choice is very much yours. What do you want to do? Do you want to attempt all of this yourself? And you can and you should do it. I mean, there is no reason why you should not be online anymore. At this point, a lot of people who are watching this video, they say, hey man, Rajat, I got all the steps and I'm very, very confident they will work for me, but I need some further guidance. I need some more information around this. A lot of people say, hey Rajat, what is the guarantee that it's going to work for me? I understand that network marketing and Herbalife distributors and all this is common, but what is the guarantee that it's going to work in my particular business? Because even my upline was unable to replicate the success over to me. So what is the success? What is the guarantee is going to work for me? What is the guarantee I can replicate this success to my downlines? A lot of people say, hey man, Rajat, I'm a commission selling field salesperson. So I am every day, these hundreds of people are expecting me to be in the field and to meet them. I cannot just simply just go online and invest a lot of time in this. How can I do this fast so it doesn't really affect my on-field business? I'm not going to sacrifice my on-field business, for spending hours and hours in trying to figure all of this out by myself online. And it is for that reason that I would like to invite you to the Avatar Launchpad, which is a service that I have created to help you implement all of this in 2 weeks or less, where me and my community will come to your service and help you to implement all of these steps in a super fast fashion and go successfully online. In fact, it is the only digital agency program available in the country. It's the only digital service available in the country that comes with a money back guarantee, because we have a 100% success rate. It is my promise and commitment to you that if you implement all of these steps, or if you let us implement these steps for you, you'll be able to significantly and efficiently scale your business to 3 to 5 lakh rupees a month, and even further, without you ever needing to get into the knickknacks of marketing or digital marketing or setting up hosting and all of these complicated things that don't really work. And you will be able to achieve all of these results that I've shared with you in a 60 to 90 day fashion, just like all of these testimonials I've shared with you. In fact, if you do decide to reach out to me and become part of my community, all of these people that I've shared with you, they will become your best friends tomorrow. And you can interface with them every single day, multiple times a day, ask them any questions. In addition to me and my team, you can get my community members also to hang out with you and guide you on a daily basis. So if this interests you, I would really like you to explore our Done For You service, where we create a personalized go-to-market strategy document for you. We set up your Facebook Business Suite and payment processor entirely from ground up without any requirement from your side. We do a complete launch of the funnel all the way to quality leads. You just have to pay for your own ads because the entire business will be in your name, and we will create a business on Facebook in your name with your license. During this process, you will be going through a Facebook ads challenge given to you by a personal coach who will give you our AI-based scripts where your ad will never get banned from Facebook, because we haven't had a single ad or ad account ban in Facebook in last 3.5 years of serving the network marketing industry. And you can make use of an entire sales support battery, which is our sales scripts, our product and offer pitches, our product graphics, our call audits that I'm going to personally do for you, our offer creation that I will personally help you to create. And you can also get an on-call buddy who is somebody who is a little more tenured than you, and they will get on their sales calls with you and help you to close your first few sales.
So if you're very, very serious and this really, really interests you and you want to leave that being trapped in the company's compensation plan, which gives you that income but always takes away that income in the form of product reinvestment, or if you don't want to be trapped in your upline's digital system where all your personal volume goes back into their system, if you want to totally free yourself, then you need to build your own system. I want to introduce you to our 1-year mentorship where you will be working personally with me, and my team will be implementing your entire system for you in a period of 30 days. That means for 1 month, we will implement your system and make it running and get you leads and sales. And for the next 11 months, you'll be personally working with me. And all of these top players that I've showed you, all of these case studies that we have built over the last 3.5 years, all of these people will be your best friend. You'll be working personally with them in the same challenge group. Our Done For You project launch, which includes 40 different points of tech audit that we do for you entirely. You don't have to do anything at all except spend half an hour with my team only once in your lifetime, which includes a Done For You website, best in class, top of the line, includes Done For You landing page, best in class, highest performing landing pages in the industry. Done For You, you don't need to do anything, which includes a Done For You complete Facebook setup if you don't already have a good Facebook setup, or if you have a Facebook setup that is not getting you the results you need, somebody will need to look into it and revamp the whole thing. My team is going to do it for you entirely as part of the mentorship. Running your ad account for a period of 60 days till the time you get leads and sales is my responsibility, and building out your digital bastions, which is your Facebook group, which is your payment processor, products on the payment processor, and your lead sheet, which has leads automatically coming in from Facebook so you can see them all in one place on a daily or hourly basis. And these leads will flow into your calendar. The calendar replication system is 100% replicatable to your downline at no cost. That means once I build you the system, you're going to be able to replicate this entire thing to your downline at zero cost without any dependence on me. You will truly be free of your upline, your company, and of me. And you will truly have a replicatable, real replicatable system that you can pass on to your downline. The entire project is delivered within a period of 30 days. You will start with a one-on-one strategy meet with me. Then if you want to go ahead with that strategy, you're going to meet my project manager who's going to do a personalized product positioning for you, which will get your verbiage and your copywriting ready for the internet. Just saying that I have a weight loss case study and showing before after photos, just talking about a money making plan is not good enough for the internet, because you will get banned. Once you approve the product positioning, your project will go live with my team, and within a period of 15 to 20 days, your entire system is up and firing. Your leads are coming in by day number 22 to 25, and by day number 30, you will have your first few sales with money in the bank. After this, my team will run your system for another 30 days. That means by day number 60, my track record is that my members make 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees from the internet by day number 60. In a year, this business makes 10 lakh rupees or more. That means I'm giving you a fully performing business in a box that generates 10 lakh rupees of front-end income plus some commissions from your company, which I'm not counting. That means counting the commissions from your company and everything, you will probably make more money. The price of this program and the entire Done For You service is $5,000, which is roughly 4 lakh rupees. And you can just check in the industry prices that are there that agencies are commanding. I'm showing you some screenshots over here that I have myself paid back in my day, which is 75,000 rupees a quarter just to run my ads, 78,000 rupees a quarter, and 2 to 3 lakh rupees of funnel setup. I myself have paid these prices, so I know what the prices are like. a fully done for you service with a 1-year mentorship, working with the best of the best and the only people who are doing this in India. There is nobody else who's doing it to the level that we are doing it, which is truly taking your business online in a true fashion without being dependent on your downlines, your upline or your company, having a system that truly belongs to you and that you can replicate to your downlines. The price goes up to about $5,000. We do have a special offer going on it that will help me to cut the price significantly for you. If you need financing, we have tied up with banks. We are a registered edtech company, so our banks are financing our educational programs. You can get your entire tech setup financed from the bank. And if you're seriously interested and you think this is the thing for you, then all you need to do is take one simple decision. I'm going to give you a link right below this video. You're going to click a button. You're going to go over to my payment processor and you're going to see a payment link for 6,999. The payment link is clearly going to say that this is a refundable deposit, which means I'm going to walk you through the financing, through the project rollout dates. And if you're very serious, if you decide to go ahead with it, then you can continue with the rest of the project. At every stage, the money that you deposit with us is 100% refundable. That means if you're paying me an initial consultation fee of 6,999, it is 100% refundable. If you don't like the quotation, if you don't like the pay plan, if you don't like the components, you can just on the call just ask me to refund the payment. On the spot, I'm going to refund the payment. It's going to appear in your account before you get off the call. Very, very simple. After this, if you say, hey man, no, I want to go ahead, I'm just going to arrange for the financing. We're just going to talk about pay plans and we're going to talk about your project rollout. When the project rollout is underway, again, you will make a refundable deposit until the time the project is delivered to you. You have full control over this entire project. Nobody else in the industry does this or to this level because they don't know how to do it. Very simple. So at this point, there is a button right below this video. What I want you to do is I want you to click that button and pay the refundable deposit of 6,999. As soon as you make that payment, you will get an email. It's all automated and you'll get access to my calendar where you'll be able to find slots this week itself. And I will be meeting you and I will be understanding all about your business and rolling out your custom offer with its discounts and bonuses. So what I want you to do right now is hit the link right below this video. Take that leap of faith with me and book that refundable deposit of 6,999 where you'll get direct access to my calendar and you will be meeting me one-on-one. There will be no third person on the call and I will be able to spend 30 minutes with you, roll out your finance plan as well as your project rollout plan, and we go ahead with that. I look forward to meeting you. And I'm truly on this mission to help you get free from the clutches of the different systems that have been created that are archaic. I don't want you to leave your company. I don't want you to leave your upline. I have never left my company and I've never left my upline, but I've changed the ways in which I've worked. And today my upline is also my student. He says, I have mentored Rajat for 20 years and today Rajat is my mentor. That is the ultimate satisfaction that I've got by creating these systems. I'm the only one in the industry right now who is catering to specifically your business, whichever company you're working with. I want you to hit that button right below this video. Pay that refundable deposit of 6,999. Come and meet me. And if you like it, go ahead. And for whatever reason, if you think this is not for you, on the call, I will be refunding your payment right then and there. I look forward to seeing you. See you over on the other side. See you on a personal Zoom call. I look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.
The real role in this business is to bring like-minded people under the same roof. If you can do that, you are a winner. If you can get a lot of people on the same journey inside the same roof, you have provided the ultimate service. Ultimate service. That is the game of community building. We are trying to build a shortcut highway to the maximum money possible, which includes all the different components, which includes your stage recognition, stage speeches, includes your money in the bank, your ads, your services, every freaking component that you need in order to be rich has been shortcutted for you as Startup Frat. Short freaking circuit.